If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe.
There is a lot of curiosity among people all over the world about marriage. But, in some parts of the world, some celebrations related to marriage give many wounds. The first night of their marriage passes, with bad memories chasing them. These are a brief piece of one of those women, in which she is telling how her life is reversed on the eve of honeymoon. This is a short story of 27-year-young Somaya. Somaya had fought a long battle with the family to marry his friend Ibrahim. The family was not ready for this. However, Somaya was in love with Ibrahim and considered him an ideal husband for any girl. But Somaya had no idea that he was going to get a big shock. Something similar happened with Ibrahim on the first night after marriage, when Somaya's all-in-love fell into disarray. The question about Somaya's virginity on the first night after marriage erased her love for Ibrahim forever. Somaya was 24 years old at that time. She was studying Arabic literature at the University of Damascus, the capital of Syria. His degree was nearing completion. But she loved Ibrahim very much. Ibrahim also promised Somaya that anything should happen, but he would let him complete his studies. Somaya's family wanted him to complete his studies first. At the same time, Somaya's family also had problems with the fact that Ibrahim did not have his own house. Nevertheless, Somaya was adamant on marrying Ibrahim. He fought back against the opposition of his entire family. She even said that she would go to live with Ibrahim's mother, whom she believed to be like her mother. However, the honeymoon caused a shock to Somaya. Somaya had not even been able to breathe properly after performing the rituals of marriage that her husband started pushing for physical relations. Somaya's husband Ibrahim was in a hurry to check her virginity. Ibrahim tried to convince him by saying that this is his love for Somaya, who is being so impatient to get him. Somaya says, "I was tired but I supported. I succumbed to her insistence." But Somaya's romantic feeling immediately evaporated. Somaya finds that her husband suspects her virginity. Ibrahim feels that he is not a virgin. Most women bleed when they have sex for the first time. Its number varies from woman to woman. This is due to the muscle membrane called hymen. But, according to doctors and experts, for the first time, every girl gets blood on having sex. This is not necessary because the hymen is also different. Somaya tells her husband's response, "The daggers of his eyes were piercing my chest. He didn't even know that sight wiped my personality." Somaya says, "Ibrahim talked to me. Did not even try. I felt like I am a suspect and I am going to be prosecuted. We discussed many things before marriage. Even we talked about honeymoon week, which was our life should be the most beautiful night. We are sure that we know a lot about each other. But when did not bleed the honeymoon, so went the whole love the wind." However, such things are common in the society from which Somaya belongs. However, Somaya had no idea that he too would have to go through such an experience. Somaya felt that the attitude of the new generation had changed on such things. Her future husband is also intelligent, is open-minded and has studied in university. But, the next day after the wedding, Ibrahim advised that he should go to the doctor to verify Somaya's virginity. She was shocked. Girls' virginity test is a very old tradition. However, both its purpose and the way of checking virginity change everywhere and according to society. In many Orthodox families, a girl's wedding night is celebrated with great vigor to prove her virginity. For example, the groom and bride's family are shown a sheet of blood stained. Many times special events are also organized on the recognition of virginity. At the same time, there are many ways to find evidence of virginity. If a girl's hymen is ruptured, she can be restitched through surgery. Then there are prosthetic hymen made in China. Although women may still face different situations. If his virginity is not proved on the night of the wedding, he may also be murdered in the name of honor. The next day of marriage, Somaya and her husband met a doctor, who told after investigation that Somaya's hymen was very fat and it would burst only when she would naturally give birth to a child. Knowing this, Govind of Somaya breathed a sigh of relief and a smile came on his face. By that time it was too late. Somaya had made up her mind that she would divorce Ibrahim as soon as possible. My husband had become a complete stranger to me. It made me very upset that his thinking was the same as that of other people in the society. He also had the same thinking about virginity as other people. I had no idea what he could do next. Anything could happen. I did not feel safe being with him anymore. He murdered years of love in a few moments had given. The reality is that I don't even know how to tell my situation. How did I feel about her after that night? But from the day she had reduced my figure to just a minor hymen, from that day on, it was bad for me to spend every moment with him. After all, I am a human being, not a piece of muscle. So Somaya's breath was relieved from that day on. He had stopped associating with people. She avoided going anywhere. For the next 3 months, she continued to have a physical relationship with Ibrahim from Barman. Somaya says, when he was in bed with me, I used to feel disgusted because I didn't want him. I didn't feel anything because all my excitement was over the honeymoon. I was just doing his work. I used to wait for disposal, so that she would leave me alone. Any kind of relationship with her seemed like dirty and deceitful to me. It was a job for me. It was a responsibility, which I had to fulfill. It was not love. After a few months of marriage, Somaya wishes to divorce her husband, and at the same time he says that nothing can change his decision, because he risks his life around Ibrahim, and on the first night after what happened, there was no love nor passion between the two. Somaya also told Ibrahim how his suspicions had degraded his character and humiliated him. Somaya says, Ibrahim was shocked by my words. He felt that as a man, he had full knowledge to ask his wife whether he had sexual relations before marriage. Told me that he would not divorce me again. He advised me to think carefully about my decision and to rethink my rebellious attitude, because this step would later make me there will be regrets and regrets. Somaya also says our society is bogus. Where it is considered good for men to have relationships with all the women, it is praised there. When it comes to women, such behavior society rejects it. Sometimes it is punished even in the form of death. He said that what she is making such a big issue is a matter of minor and marginalization. Somaya then left Asia and went to Europe.